everybody. Hello, Barge National Area. I am Katie Vandermark, Cadillac Sales Director in the Barge area, here with my BFF, Rachel Kasperzik, also Cadillac Sales Director. Yeah, so we're going to share with you guys just a little bit about us real quick, and then we're going to share with you how to do an in-person party. And so it's going to be quick, it's going to be fun, and we're going to make sure that we give you permission to be you, because people will fall in love with you and then they'll buy the products. Okay. So I have been building my business for the last 8 years, been in Mary Kay for 20 years, building my business for 8 years. I've earned 8 free cars. I don't know, 12 carats of diamonds or something like that. Bahamas cruise, traveled the United States with this bestie over here. We're backwards. So, so yeah, somewhere over there. And it has been just amazing. Before Mary Kay, I was a legal assistant, office manager for a civil rights law firm up in Flint, Michigan. I now live down in Flintstone, Georgia. I am married, have 4 bonus kids, 3 cats. My mother-in-law lives with us. And I love what I do because the flexibility that it gives me and the girlfriends that it's given me. So, Rachel, tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, you guys, let me tell you about me. I started my Mary Kay business at 19 years old. I was living in Michigan, went to a bridal show, was so excited, and then found out all about Mary Kay. And here it is 19 years later, 4 cars later. We're driving a pink Cadillac. Absolutely love it. Before Mary Kay, I was a medical assistant and a phlebotomist. I was the girl in the lab that drew the blood. And so I have a hubby, and we've been in Tennessee now for 12 years, and I have a Sophia and a Weston. They are 6 and 9. And so Mary Kay, full-time, and we can't wait to tell you all about how to hold a party today.
Yes. And can I just, on a side note, Sophia is like Rachel's mini-me. You guys, I think she could have a party herself. Like, she looks like Rachel. She sounds like Rachel. She is going to be the next Cadillac driver, I'm sure, once she turns 18. So it is going to be awesome. So, okay, we wanted to share with you in your starter kit, first off, if you have a full starter kit, you would get this flip chart, okay? If you don't have a full starter kit, you can actually print out this flip chart from InTouch. Okay, so you don't have to worry about like not having it. Get yourself a binder, and then you can just print out all the pages, and it literally just kind of folds together like this. Okay, and then it tells us exactly what to say. You guys, before the party checklist. So I would encourage you guys to read this. On the back, it's going to show what you're going to show the customers, whoever's sitting around the table. This is what they're going to see, and you're going to see this side. Okay, makes it super easy. Mary Kay wanted us to be able to go, you know what, anybody can do this. If you can flip, squirt, and smile, you can do Mary Kay. Flip the chart, squirt the product in a tray, smile. How's your face feel? Great. Okay, how's your face feel? Great. And I don't know if you do this, Rachel, but I like, if I'm showing them this way, I'm literally just holding it like my arm is in here. You can do with it. Yep, you do with it what you want. But then I go, okay, you guys, here's the thing. It actually tells me what to say back here, and I flip it over so they see that it tells me what to say. And here, why would I do that? I mean, Rachel, why would I do that?
I want them to know, first of all, I want them to know that I'm practicing. When I was a brand new beauty consultant, I was like, you guys help me practice. I just want you guys to know if it looks like I'm reading this word for word, it's because I am, because I'm learning. So thank you for helping me thank you for being here and helping me practice.
Yes, exactly. You guys, we don't have to have everything memorized. We don't have to have it perfect. We are going to be bad before we get good. And so let me just share with you that there have been stories upon stories, people going home with cleanser on their face instead of moisturizer because we flipped them over, right? Or like we're doing things in the wrong order, but it's okay because Mary Kay Ash always said, you can do everything right with the wrong attitude and you'll fail. But if you do everything wrong with the right attitude, you'll succeed. Yeah. And so this is just thinking right and going forward and trying, because we are going to get better as we go forward. What's that analogy, Rachel, that Margaret always talks about with the barista? Like if you go to Starbucks, you want the barista's number one, like, I don't know, what's a drink that you get at Starbucks? Like a
skinny vanilla latte.
Okay. Do you want her first one that she's ever done, or do you want her 10th one that she's ever done?
Oh, I want her 10th one.
Yes, yes. And so we are just practicing.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You're going to have everybody do satin hands when they come in. Either you're going to do it or the hostess is going to do it. Whatever you feel comfortable with, you can teach her to do it. And that actually shows her how to start having parties herself as a consultant. You know, we're training our customers to know what we're doing and how to do it. And so I love that. And then the first page, this Let's Party page, is the welcome page. And so the welcome page is, hey, I'd like to welcome everybody. Thank you so much, Rachel, for hosting this party and gathering your friends around it. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate it. And what did you guys love most about Satin Hands? How do your hands feel? And then once you go through that and you have everybody they just popcorn talking to you, right? And then let me tell you what's going to happen for the rest of the party. After we introduce ourselves, you're going to try more Mary Kay products, amazing products. And then we'll get together for your individual consultation to discuss your specific beauty needs and any questions that you might have. And finally, we'll book your follow-up appointment. And so let's start with introductions. And then how do you have people introduce themselves, Rachel?
I love letting them go around and say how they know the hostess. And I like to also have them share one compliment about the hostess too. I love for them to, because that's one thing I was taught a long time ago was let them love on the hostess. And then she'll always want to hold parties for you after that. It's so nice for her to hear those sweet things that her friends have to say about her. So they're introducing themselves, but they're also sharing something wonderful about the hostess.
Yes. Yeah. And so I do too. I'm like, hey, tell me what your name is. What do you do outside of Mary Kay? What do you do? Like, if you work during the day, what do you do? And then how do you know our hostess? And tell me one sugary sweet thing about that. And most people don't know. So I do have to switch it to, something nice, something sweet that I should know, because we live in a culture right now that it's hard to receive compliments. And sometimes it's harder to give the compliments because we're not sure how they're going to be received. And so I love that you do that too, Rachel. Like, we just love on them. And the more we love on them, make them feel special, the more they're going to want to do it again, or maybe even join our team. So I love that. The next few pages, you guys, it's going to talk about Mary Kay, the company, her story. It's going to talk about doing businesses with companies that are socially and environmentally responsible. Literally, it's bullet points back here. So you see that. And it tells you 1 to 2 minutes. You guys, if you're going through this it's taking me longer to do that, cut a couple things out until you get comfortable. I read this chart over and over before I did my first party. And then I practiced, and I still was like missing some things, because we're going to be bad before we get good, right? And so the Mary Kay opportunity is next. And that is just sharing why people do Mary Kay. And what I love about this is that most people don't know the behind scenes of Mary Kay and like what we offer in Mary Kay as a beauty consultant. And obviously, because you started yourself, right? And then we talk about the I story. So a little bit about me. Okay, my mission, my vision, my goals. You guys, this is your flip chart. I would encourage you, fill it out so you're not having to think. It says right here, I'm team building. What does it say? I've been building my Mary Kay business for 2 weeks. My mission is to bless other women and empower them and make them feel the most beautiful that they can. My vision is to reach as many women as I can. And one of my goals is to facial 30 women, pamper 30 women this month. So thank you guys for helping me, because by you being here today, you're helping me fulfill my mission, my vision, and my goals. And then before I started Mary Kay, I was a legal assistant and an office manager for a civil rights law firm. One of the things, and you just go over here, you know what? And then you go to number 5 there. As Mary Kay Ash always said, there's a future beauty consultant at every party. And so who do you think it is? And don't be afraid to ask that question. Don't be afraid to ask that question. I'm laughing, you guys, because my cat wants to be on camera with me. Okay. So, and that's the other thing. If you're doing virtuals, go with whatever's happening. Okay. The next page, you guys, what we offer our customers, and you're just going to flip through this and you're going to read about it. Your skin. You guys, when we know what this says, we can be more conversational. And so when it asks questions like, so let me ask you this, if you could wave a magic wand and change one thing about your skin, what would it be? What would it be? And so then you let people go around and share, oh, dark circles, bags, wrinkles, acne, blemishes, whatever it might be. All right, ladies, are you ready to make some changes? Are you ready to make some changes? What we're going to do in the next 30 minutes is really only going to take you, 3 minutes? Like morning and night. And I love that because we are women that are busy. We are women that are busy. So I do go in and I'll just share with this. One thing that I do add is I ask them the 5 steps to healthy looking skin, because they need to know why we're doing what we're doing, right? I mean, wouldn't you agree with that, Rachel? Like, why do I have to wash my face? And before Mary Kay, I didn't wash my face. Did you wash your face, Rachel, before Mary Kay?
With rubbing alcohol.
So there we go. So here's the 5 steps real quick. We want to cleanse, we want to exfoliate, we want to tone, moisturize, and protect. And we're protecting from the environment with foundation or CC cream. And then we're also protecting from the UVA rays and the UVB rays that burn and age our skin.
Right.
Okay, so lovely that Mary Kay knew that we were busy women, right? And we don't have time to be doing 5 separate steps. Like if I told you every day, Rachel, you need to wash your face, then you need to put a mask on, you gotta wait 10 minutes, take that mask off, you gotta put toner on, and then it's like, oh my gosh, like I don't even want to keep talking about it, like let alone do it. So Mary Kay was smart and she created the Miracle Set, which includes the 4-in-1 cleanser. It cleanses, exfoliates, tones, and it has a bonus brightener, you guys, a bonus brightener. Everybody wants a brighter looking face. And so, yeah, I love that. And so then you're just going to talk about the cleanser, right? Do you play a race game, Rachel? Like, do you okay, who's competitive or?
Yep, I do. I do that in the beginning too with satin hands. I'm like, okay, first one, y'all hurry up, go wash your hands. I have the hostess take them and run. And I always want to know who's the first one back to the table, who's the most competitive. Because sometimes when I'm thinking about who might be the next best beauty consultant at that party, sometimes the most competitive one is the one I have my eye on. So I play it during that. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep. And so I do that with the face wash. And so it's like, okay, when I say go, you guys are going to take your cleanser, you're going to rub it on your face, up and out, all over your face. And then you're going to take your washcloth and wipe it back off. First person to tell me done gets a ticket, and I like to give away some fun things at the end. And the fun things, you guys, are like section 2 items, like maybe those purse-sized lotions, or maybe one of those cute headbands, like you can get these off of Amazon and you could give away. Everybody wants one of these headbands. Okay, so you could give that away, and you just do ticket drawings for that. So that's something fun that's not in the flip chart, but it is something that I think is engaging. I mean, don't you think the more they're engaged, Rachel, like
I love having them ask questions all throughout. I start giving them a ticket even when they introduce themselves. I say, okay, great, we're gonna go around and do introductions. So everybody who tells me a little bit about them and says something great about the hostess, they start getting a feel for, oh, I want to win this ticket game. So I'm giving them tickets all throughout the evening just for every little thing they do. So yes, the one who won taking her cleanser off the fastest, she's getting like 5 tickets. So however you want to play your game.
Yeah. People love tickets. You guys, you can give away as many tickets. Like tickets don't cost you, right? Yeah. So you just give away as many tickets as you want. It makes it more fun. Mm-hmm. So nice thing though about this flip chart, you guys, you don't have to know about the products. You don't have to have it memorized. It tells you what to say and it tells you the benefits about it. So like the 4-in-1 cleanser, having peptides and resveratrol in it. You guys, I practice those words because I came from not washing my face a lot. Like the buzzwords weren't super important to me, but they are super important to some people. Like we hear those things in the skincare world and we want to share that. Mary Kay isn't just like a cosmetic company. We have science behind our beauty, and there is reasons that we have products that do what they say that they're going to do because we have the scientists behind it. And so sharing those buzzwords is super important because then they're going, oh, peptides. I've heard about that. I might not know what that is, but I've heard about that. Resveratrol. That sounds like good. Oh, vitamin C. That sounds great. And so in the antioxidants and stuff like that. So you're just going to flip through and we're going to do the Miracle Set. Now at my parties, and I think Rachel, at your parties, you do the charcoal mask, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. When do you do the charcoal mask?
I get through right after the cleanser. Yeah, right after the cleanser, we pause and do the charcoal mask.
Yep. And you guys, it's so gross. It's neat. Immediate results. Like you can see it working and it gives you a good time to then play the referral game or the beauty game, like whatever you want to call, the referral game. Okay. So let me,
What is it called in the flip chart? I think they call it the gift of friendship or something. What does it say?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does say the gift of friendship. So here's the easiest way. So everybody has a profile card from their starter kit. They've already filled it out on the front. And on the back, they've got these 15 lines here, the light pink and the dark pink. So while their charcoal mask is setting on their face, okay, I'm like, okay, we're going to play another game to have some tickets. Aren't you guys excited? Who wants some more tickets? And so I'm going to flip it over and you can do it timed or you can just go ahead and let them fill it out. I generally have them, like, I want them to hurry up and get through it and fill the whole thing out. So I'm just going to say, okay, here's the thing. For every name and number that you give me, the biggest gift that you can give me is the gift to your friends and family. I'm not going to stalk your people. Like that, we don't train people to stalk your people, but I will shoot them a text that says something to the effect of, hey, Rachel, you know, I was with Susie the other day and she was able to give away some free pampering packages and gift certificates. She wanted one of them to go to you. And I know, isn't this so fun? She wanted one of them to go to you. I hope you're having a great day. Get back with me for details. And then I just say Katie Vandermark, Mary Kay. So then if they get back with me, great. If they don't, then that's okay. But if they get back, it helps me and you look really good. As the guest at my party, you're going to look awesome because your friend's going to go, oh, she thought of me. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. I've had people cry. I mean, like literally tears of joy because they felt so special. And so I say all of that. And then I say, so we're going to play a game. And for every name you write down, you're going to get a ticket. Or you could say for, you know, when you put at least 5 names down, you're going to get 1 ticket into the drawing or 3 tickets into the drawing. However you want to work those tickets is going to be fine. And if you fill out the entire sheet, you're going to get 20 tickets into the drawing, or you're going to get an automatic prize, whatever you want. This is your business. And so you get to run it how you want. Is there anything that you want to add to that, Rachel?
Nope. Perfect. I love it. That's exactly what I do.
Yep, exactly. So what I do love about the mask sitting on their face is that then we can share a little bit of marketing. And so we play the mask game or the mask marketing. So Rachel, do you want to share with that?
Yes, I do. Let me hold on a second. I forgot to get that ready.
That's okay. So
I'm trying
literally.
Oh, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I would just say, like, literally, you can just have them right on the back here, and then you could just share with them what the MASK stands for. And there's a sheet that we'll put in the comments so you can see this, but you just have them write MASK, okay? And this is part of the marketing. And then you're going to walk through and go, okay, and you can even ask them, what do you guys think M stands for? What do you think the M in mask stands for in relation to the business side of Mary Kay? And then you let them say whatever they're going to say. And then if they say what it is, then great. It is. And then Rachel, do you want to share what the M stands for and the A and the S and the K?
Yes, I do. I would say, oh my gosh, you guys are right. It's money. We get to make money in Mary Kay. Yay. And, sometimes I'll say, I'm going to give you guys a ticket for any questions that you ask throughout this. And that's when I want to know, I want them asking questions too. How much money can you make in Mary Kay? So what I do is I do go through the four things, the M, the A, S, K. And then I say at the end of this, you guys, which one of those stands out to you the most? If this was ever something in a million years you could see yourself doing, which one of those reasons kind of stands out to you? And that's when I kind of hone in a little bit more on one of the 4. But yes, the M stands for money. And that's what I'm trying to find right this second. Well,
that's okay. We'll put it in the comments. They can find it in the comments. We'll just put the MASK in the comments. You guys will be able to have that. And because, look, we've been doing this for a while and we still have to look at our cheat sheet. So it is so totally okay. So once you've done that has let the charcoal mask sit on their face long enough. And then I have people go, okay, before we take your charcoal mask off, like I want you to look at in the mirror. So you're literally having them look in the mirror, and you guys, you can see it, from doing charcoal mask yourself. They can see it working. It's like, isn't it so gross? It's neat. And I share with them the 3 things that they'll see. If you see dots all over your nose, that's blackheads coming out. If you see something that's white, that's pulling bacteria up underneath your skin, out of your skin. And if it should go to light gray. And if it goes back to dark gray, it's indicative of having excess oil. And so it's like a roadmap to what's happening on your face, so we can help you get the best skin and the most glowing skin that you want. Don't we all want that? And then you're shaking your head yes, right? And then we wipe it off. And so we go ahead and wipe it off, and then we continue on with the rest of the miracle set and the rest of the flip chart here. So we're flipping through. Last page here is the eye cream, and we talk about the eye cream and the little things. And then doesn't your skin feel amazing? Okay, and then we go on. I don't do foundation or anything CC cream at my first parties. And Rachel, why don't we do that at our first parties?
Well, couple different reasons. Number one, if you get the last thing that you typically do is what they're going to want to purchase. And wouldn't we rather have all of our beautiful brand new customers on skincare versus a mascara? So you guys, it's just so important. I mean, if we will at some point talk about maybe a little dash out the door, something, not ever a big old full makeup look. I did that as a brand new consultant. I was like, oh, well, if I am in front of these people, why don't I just do everything at one time? I learned very quickly that was not a good idea. First of all, they were with me for like 4 hours, and they don't want to be with me for 4 hours. Nobody does. And I was exhausted, and I'm pretty sure they bought an eyeshadow because that was probably the last thing we did. And I didn't have a whole lot of skincare customers. And so I learned quickly that the training on just pampering ladies with some skincare at the very first appointment, why that was so important. Yes.
Yeah, and I would say too, if we put CC cream on them, even CC cream, it comes in your starter kit, you think, let's just put that on. What they do is they see the finish and their face looks amazing, but they think it's a CC cream and not the skincare. And really, it's the skincare. And so, ladies, we want them on that skincare. So you could talk about I go right into the 5-question close then. So, or not the 5-question close. I do a compliment time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, do you want to share the compliment time, Rachel, or you want me to share it?
Yes. You go ahead. You go ahead and tell me what you do at yours.
Yeah. So I literally say, okay, so you guys, first off, how's your skin feel? Isn't it amazing? And I'm literally feeling my face with the back of my hands because that's what I want them to do. They're going to do what I'm doing, right? And say, okay, so everybody take their mirror out of the tray and go ahead and check themselves out. So everybody does this. I'm like, okay, awesome. And then I'm like, okay, now I want you to hold it at arm's length away, right? Because that's how everybody else sees you. Maybe find your selfie pose, and then you see everybody doing this, right? And they're checking themselves out and be like, you know what? That's how everybody else sees you. If all of you did this, and you know what? If somebody's that close, they don't care. They don't care what you're looking like. They're in your space. And so everybody else sees us at arm's length away. So we're going to go ahead. This is my favorite part of the entire night is compliment time. And so first off, what is the proper response to a compliment? Thank you. Right? So that's what we say is we say thank you afterwards. So we're going to go around. I'm going to have you tell me what was your favorite thing that you tried tonight. And then also we're going to tell you what we love most about your skin or what we noticed most about your skin. So we're going to go ahead. Anybody want to start? And then we just start with that. And then we go through that and be like, okay, awesome. So I'm going to walk through some specials that we have just for you guys coming tonight. And so flip over your profile card, and then I have them just find a place somewhere, probably in this pink area next to the mask. And number 1 through 5, I'm going to ask you 5 quick questions. Go ahead and flip it over, and I just say it until they stop, until they actually write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you don't have to write the questions. You just need to write the answers. And so question number 1 is, did you have fun? I hope you did, because I don't want to go home and cry. And I literally say that. Okay. Question number 2 is if the Mary Kay Easter Bunny was coming or Mary Kay Santa Claus was coming tonight, what would you want them to drop off in your bathroom that we tried tonight? So I'm just going to recap real quick. We did the satin hands. We did this, whatever, the charcoal mask, the miracle set. We did all of that. So this is like your wish list. Okay. And then I'm going to have you go ahead and take your placemat and flip it over. You guys, these placemats are also on In Touch. So if you needed more, or if you didn't have any, then you can go ahead and you can print them off right there. And so then I walk through each of these sets here. Okay, so the Ultimate Miracle Set, the Miracle Set, and the Basic Skincare Set. Now I offer specials with each one, and you can create whatever you would like, but people like specials. I mean, don't you like sales, Rachel?
I love a good sale.
Yes, exactly. And so the Ultimate Miracle Set, it comes with a microdermabrasion, and maybe you're sampling that, maybe you're not. I like to sample it either on the back of the hand or half of the face at my parties. If you don't have that in your sample kit yet, that's okay. Don't worry about it. And with that, they can choose that. I give them the roll-up bag for free, and then I let them get 2 other items for half off. The Miracle Set, this is our most popular. This is going to give you all 5 steps to the healthy looking skin. And that's the 4-piece set: cleanser, day cream, night cream, eye cream, and you get to pick 2 other items for half off. Okay, and then the Basic Skincare is just the cleanser and the day cream, and you can pick any one item at half off. You guys do not have to use those specials. You can create whatever specials that you want. Those just happen. I always like to know what other people are doing. You don't want to give away the store though, you guys. Half off items doesn't cost me anything. The only thing that I'm fully giving away is when they buy this Ultimate Miracle Set, and that's $178 retail. They're paying full price for the products, and I'm going to give them a roll-up bag for free, and then 2 other items at half off, which is normally satin hands and charcoal mask, because they're going to buy what they try. They're going to buy what they try. So, and then question 4 is you guys are all entitled to a second appointment. So when we get together, we're going to do some, we can either do extra skincare. So maybe if you want to try the facial peel or the microderm or whatever you didn't try skincare wise, I call that a PSS appointment, personalized skincare session. Or we could do a PMS appointment. I know. It's a good PMS though. It's personalized makeover session. And we could do a dash out the door look, or we could do it like 3 eyeshadows, and I could teach you how to blend it together for all, for your everyday look. And Rachel and I are actually going to do another video so you can see how to do a glamour appointment. So go ahead and write PSS or PMS. And if you want to earn free products at it, just write plus friends. Okay, that's question 4. Question 5 is, you guys, I'm going through my leadership training in Mary Kay. And if you're willing to help me out with my leadership training by chatting with my mentor and I for a few minutes and giving your opinion on the business side of Mary Kay, just go ahead and write yes. That's it, you guys. And then how do we get them from the table, away from the table, and then individually close?
This is what I do. So if I'm in person and I'm at someone's kitchen table, I know that the hostess probably had some cookies or some brownies or some fruit punch or some tea or whatever on the counter. So after that part that Katie just finished there, I say, you guys, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. So here's what I need to do. I'm going to take whoever needs to leave first. Like, I know you've got a sitter you got to get home to. Okay, I'm going to grab you and we're going to go out to the living room. And the hostess, go ahead and refill everyone's drinks. And you guys bring your profile card and come on out and meet me in the living room. So when she's done, I'll send her and send in the next one. Yep. And so I head out to the living room, you guys, and we do individual closes out there while the hostess is taking care of everybody in the kitchen.
Yeah, and that individual close is really simple because we just did that table close. So yep. You're literally walking through their profile card and going, oh, good, you had fun. I'm so glad you had fun, Rachel. Oh, thank you. Okay, so it looks like you want to start with the Ultimate Miracle Set tonight because I'm reading your question number 2. Okay, so I'm looking at their wish list. It looks like this is that what you want to go ahead and start with tonight?
Absolutely. My face feels amazing. Let's do it.
Perfect. So you get 2 items, and then you just close the sale. Okay, so for your second appointment, Rachel, are you better during the week or on the weekends?
During the week, actually.
Okay, awesome. During the day or evenings, or does it matter?
Daytime while the kids are in school is perfect.
Perfect. Me too. Okay. So my next opening is either Friday at 2 or I can do Monday at 11. Do either one of those work for you?
Monday at 11.
Awesome. I know you want to earn some free product because there's a few things that you didn't get to take home tonight that I know that you wanted. So I'll just check in with you tomorrow or maybe the next day, which is better for you to see who you're going to have come with you.
Yep, I've got some girlfriends that all have kids, so we'll be home in the morning, so yeah, check with me tomorrow. I'll round them up.
Perfect. I love that. And thank you so much for helping me with my leadership training. I see that you said yes with that. And it's not going to take but maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes or something like that with my mentor and I. So her next availability is tomorrow. Since you're better in the day, she has an availability tomorrow at 10 o'clock, or she has at 1 o'clock. Did either one of those work for you?
Let's do 10, and I'm glad to help you.
Oh, thank you. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming tonight, for enjoying the products, having a little bit of pampering time, Rachel. I so appreciate you. And I cannot wait to talk with you tomorrow and pamper you next week for your glamour appointment.
Wait.
Yes. Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just send the next person in. And so I love that. So I do take the same thing. First person that has to leave or the most excited, because if she's the most excited, she's going to spend the most and she's going to go back in there. She's going to tell everybody what she spent. And then they're going to go, oh, she got that. Okay. So that is literally the skincare class, you guys. It goes quick. It is fun. Be yourself, because they are going to fall in love with you. And then they're going to fall in love with the product. And when you have people that love the product and then they love you, they're much more willing to listen to the business opportunity as well. And you can be working your parties full circle and adding sales and adding team members every single time. So, all right. Anything else, Rachel?
Girl, we did it. That's it. I love it.
All right, you guys have a great time. I can't wait to hear about your successes.
Can't wait.
Bye.